Bolt action rifle versus Springfield rifle gun review, testing, and customization. Welcome, thanks for watching. I want to give a huge shout out to Squid Eater for helping me get these clips. I will leave some information in the description of this video as far as a timestamp because there is a lot of information, so if you want to go ahead and skip forward. But other than that, let's go ahead and get right into the video. So here we are with the price and stats. You'll end up paying $156 for the Springfield versus $216 for the bolt action. I know I really love these guns. I just unlocked the Springfield and that's why I'm doing this video. As far as the damage, you're going to have better damage with the Springfield. The range is pretty much the same. The fire rate is going to be better on the bolt action, and that will really come in handy when you go in PvP and you're trying to get a second shot off if it's not a headshot. You will have better reload speed with the bolt action as well, and you pretty much have the same for the accuracy, except there's a little nod to the bolt action. So I just unlocked the Springfield and I'm testing it out. That's why I'm putting together this video, hopefully to help you guys determine which one is best for you. So now we're going to go ahead and take a look at the designs of these two rifles. They are pretty distinct between the two of them. If you're not familiar from story mode, you can go ahead and check this out. You'll get an idea of what the stock, the barrel, the scopes will look like, as well as some of the customizations that you can put on the gun. So while we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and get into something I kind of touched on a little earlier. As far as the bolt action, you will notice that you can get more rounds off than, somebody with the Springfield. Now, obviously, we all know, and as far as this video, I don't do any headshots because we know headshots are always one kill unless you have one of the perks where you have the, the hat goes ahead and deflects one of those shots. But when I was talking about close counter battles, the bolt action is probably going to be better off for you because in testing the Springfield, I've noticed a lot of times that if I don't get a headshot on the first one, that first body shot does damage. But the problem is, if they have a repeater or possibly a bolt as well, they will usually get two shots or two body shots off, or a body and then a final headshot to kill me before I can get my second round off. So in close contact or close combat, the Springfield is not ideal if you're not getting a headshot. The bolt action will give you a chance to get that second shot in before somebody with the Springfield would. So that is something that's pretty huge to take into PvP action. So just kind of know that it is more lethal at longer range, and you'll see that later on. That's why I advise you to go ahead and watch the whole video. So now we're going to go ahead and look at an ammo comparison and how the stats will affect the gun depending on which ammo you have in it. Now right now I have regular, I have split points, and then I have express. I'm one level away from unlocking high velocity. But you'll see right there with the split points you will get an additional red eye boost for those of you that use it, and then you'll get a little bit of damage boost and an accuracy, a good accuracy boost with split points. With express you'll get much more damage, and that's pretty much all you will get from that. So you see the accuracy on that bolt action is pretty much all the way up there, so I recommend the express as of right now on the bolt action, and deal with a little bit of the accuracy decrease, but you will get a huge damage increase, and you will not really notice the accuracy decrease. So taking a look at the Springfield right now, it's basically the same thing. When you go ahead and add the express onto that, it is very lethal. The accuracy still is good, but there is a noticeable difference in the accuracy loss with the Springfield versus the bolt action if you go with split points. So now we're going to go ahead and check out the aiming, the reticle size, and the fire rate. So you'll see right there both guns are going to pretty much take the same amount of time for the aim to get down to that final kill shot, or the smallest point of the reticle. And regardless of which one, the time is the same. I mean, I can go through this 50,000 times, but just have to take my word for it. And the reticle size is the same. So between the two, there's no discrepancy, no difference in that point of view right there. And then you'll go ahead and see, we're going to test out both. There was the bolt action shooting off 2 rounds in the time. I think it was roughly about 2 seconds. And then we're going to go ahead and check out the Springfield. This one is going to have to be a little slower because you load 1 bullet in every single time. And then the issue with the bolt action is you will take your 2 shots and then you have to go through another loading phase before you can get the 3rd and 4th off. So pretty even, pretty similar, but as I said, when you're going, close range PvP, you're going to notice that you're going to be able to get more shots off with the bolt action. In case you don't hit those headshots and you take body shots, you will be able to land your 2 shots with the bolt action before somebody who has the Springfield. So Springfield again is great for maybe longer medium range to good long range, and the bolt action is going to be best for The short range between these two rifles, it is still pretty good at medium long range, and then there is a big difference between the two rifles once you get to a longer range, and we'll go ahead and check that out. Both guns as well have the same range, although the stats a little bit different, but that really does not factor into that, and you will see again later on in this clip that I do multiple tests. So again, you know, check out the description if there's specific parts you're looking for, or just go ahead and watch the video because there's tons of great information that should be able to let you know what ammo is going to be better for what gun, and you know what situation the guns are better for, and you know your preference on which one overall that you like. So we're going to go ahead and bring this down. So I have no abilities, so there's no differences that could change the outcomes. We're going to go ahead and do this first one. It's a bolt action body shot with regular ammo, and you'll see right there it is I think a little less than half damage with one shot to the stomach. Whereas, you know, that's where you go ahead and do the free aim, and we're just going in right at that spot and taking a shot. So you see the reverse perspective right there. It's basically half of your fortification for your health. Now we're going to go ahead and take the 3 shots to go ahead and kill him. So 3 body shots, exactly where you zoomed in, is what it'll take with the bolt action with regular bullets. And then we're going to go ahead and check out from Squid's point of view. He's actually aiming for the chest. We were wondering if there was going to be a little difference between the chest and the stomach, and there actually is. You'll see his second shot to my chest with his bolt action with regular ammo took down my health to basically like my last breath, but it still did take 3 shots. So in this one, I have half health right now, so you'll see I'm still fully fortified. So he's going to go ahead and take his shots to see how many body shots it will take. He's hitting me in the chest. You'll notice again that second shot does take away a good amount of damage, but it still takes 3 as long as you are fully fortified. It doesn't matter if you have full health or half health. So if you get killed and come back with half health, it's still going to take 3 shots even at this close range. So here we are with the Springfield going toward the body, exactly where I aim in. And you'll see this does take 3 shots as well. So both rifles are going to be 3 shots at close range or medium to close range, you know, with body shots. And here he is again taking the chest shots with the Springfield. And again, that second one does more damage to the chest, but still takes 3 body shots with both rifles. Now here's where things get interesting. I have half health, I'm fully fortified, but with the Springfield, it is only 2 body shots to get the kill. So that's a big difference over the bolt. So here we are with the Springfield rifle with regular ammo against a player that was just killed. He's fortified with half health, and you're going to see it's going to take 2 shots to the chest or the body to take that player down. And then we're going to go ahead and move it on to the Springfield with express rounds. Now this is a player that has full health, and we're just going to go ahead and take 2 shots to the chest. And you're going to notice there's a dramatic increase with these express rounds. So 2 shots to kill a player at this close range, and you will also see later on at distance as well. The express rounds are no joke, especially mixed in with the Springfield rifle. So we have another one. I just killed him, he came back. It still takes 2 shots with the Springfield with express rounds. I was thinking maybe it would take 1 since the normal rounds take 2 shots to the body, but it does take 2 shots to kill him whether they have full health or half health. So here we're going, we're checking out the auto aim range for the bolt action right now. So what I'm doing is trying to line up. Once I get into range where I can actually lock onto the player, I'm going to switch up to the Springfield and try and test that out as well. There is a little bit of a difference. You'll notice once I switch to the Springfield, you see right now I'm not able to lock in, although my reticle is on them. It's only because I'm in that direction, but you'll see I go in, I lock on, I back away, and then I lock on again, and it is a difference of about 3 feet. And this again, this is with just regular ammo, so this is just the guns coming standard. So the bolt action does have a slight advantage as far as range in this case. So Squid Eater's doing me a favor and checking out the high velocity rounds since I don't have those yet. He's using a bolt action. He is at the range where he can auto aim on a player with the bolt action. He's going to switch up to high velocity, and then it's kind of tough to see, but he only takes 2 steps back, so there's only a little bit of a difference for high velocity cartridges compared to the regular ammo. Now keep in mind that will be different for the Springfield, since that one has a shorter range than the bolt action. So this is the bolt action from range. You'll notice that I'm only at half health, and 2 shots is basically only taking me down to about half health, where before up close, it would take one shot to take away half my health. So as you go further away, you do lose range, you do lose power. And also with the bolt action with high velocity, it is taking 4 shots to kill me. I was fortified and I had full health. So here we are with the Springfield, switching it up to the express rounds. I'm as far away as I can be and actually still lock onto the player. We're going to go ahead and take our shots, and here's where the Springfield really dominates. It's at long distance. It seems to keep the damage no matter which round you use at distance, compared to the bolt action where every round that you use is going to take you 4 shots at distance, and it doesn't really matter if the player has full health or half health. So that's a huge bonus for the Springfield, making it very deadly in the long game, where it's basically the best gun so far up to level 41 that you can have. And then obviously later on there are some other rifles that unlock, but we'll get to that in a later time. So here we are with the bolt. We're with express rounds, and it is going to take 4 shots right here. So again, that is a huge difference of damage. 2 shots with the Springfield versus 4 shots with the bolt action. And there's also the difference at close-up ranges between the bolt and the Springfield, where the bolt will kill a player who is half full for health, compared to the bolt action, which will still take 3. So to go ahead and recap the differences between the bolt and the Springfield, the bolt action with regular ammo is going to give you an increase in accuracy and fire rate, and also reload time. The Springfield will give you a damage increase, but it will have that slower fire rate and a little bit longer of a load time, because you have to do an extra kind of load in between every shot that you shoot. So at close range, the bolt action is probably going to be the better option, because of the fact that you're able to get 2 shots in before the Springfield will get their second shot in. And again, this is all, keep in mind, we're not talking about headshots. One headshot will take anybody out. It doesn't really matter what gun you use. So this is for strictly body shots, whether it's to the chest, to the stomach. You're going to want to use the bolt action because of the fact it has the shorter reload and the quicker fire rate. It still is decent at the damage in the short run compared to the Springfield, but at the distance is where the Springfield really kicks ass, because of the fact that even with regular ammo, it's going to take less shots to kill versus the bolt action, where no matter what ammo that you use, whether it's regular, split points, high velocity, or express, it's still going to take you 4 shots to kill a player, and it doesn't matter if they have half health or full health. And the Springfield is going to go ahead and take out a player at distance the majority of the time with only 2 shots. It doesn't matter if they have full or half health. So that's going to be a huge plus in the PvP battles. The reason why I put this out there is because most people have the availability to get the bolt action earlier in the game, and then not until I think it's level 38 does the Springfield become available. So if you have the bolt action and you're wondering if you need to upgrade to the Springfield, or if it's even an upgrade at all, hopefully this video helps you. Just know that you will get a lot more damage in the distance with the Springfield, and also if there's a time where you kill a player and you're kind of in that mid to short range, it's only going to take you 2 shots to kill him in the body if you miss a headshot, even if the player has not ate something and filled up his health. So keep that in mind. That's a huge plus. 3 shots for the Springfield if a player is full close range. If they're half, then it's only 2 shots. The bolt action doesn't matter if they're full or at half health. At close range to medium range, it's going to take 3 shots, and then you have the advantage with the Springfield over the distance. So you see in the background, these are all the customizations for both the guns. They are different as far as the customizable parts, where they go, and exactly what you can go ahead and highlight. Regardless, either one of them, if you want to change the metals to say like gold, like I kind of did, it's going to cost you a good amount of those gold bars. So hopefully you're willing to part with those, but regardless, appreciate the support. Hopefully you guys liked the video. Hopefully it's helped you out make a decision, and I'd actually be interested if you guys could go ahead and leave a comment down which one you prefer, why, and what rounds you prefer to use with this. So I think it's a toss-up. I really like the bolt because I've been using it for a while. Like I said, short game, the fact that you can shoot off more rounds than the Springfield is a bonus, and you know, I guess it doesn't really matter what gun you use as long as you're landing headshots. But this tutorial here, or this little review, is solely on body shots at close up, at range, and hopefully it helps you guys out. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you next time.
I stand by all these guns. You ain't happy with one, you let me know.